the dangerous Santos Escobar.
From Lucha royalty to the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar is such a dangerous competitor. He came up in Mexico City's lucha scene.
Escobar has always been a standout talent, from fighting in the underground to the highest heights in NXT.
A background in lucha tradition, but ready to make his own moves to the top of WWE.
This superstar possesses the smoothest tope suicida in the business. It hits you like an arrow straight from hell.
And he also possesses a phantom driver that will absolutely flatten you. The monster of WWE has arrived.
And his opponent from Charlottesville, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
Strowman possesses jaw-dropping size and absolutely staggering power.
And not shy about using it, here to cause some damage.
Braun Strowman is absolutely unstoppable.
An absolute monstrosity. There is no one in WWE who can solve the Strowman problem.
And here we go, the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman.
If there's one thing Braun doesn't like, it's bullies. So if he decides that you fall under that category, let's just say you are in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, Byron, you don't even have to be a bully to end up in a world of hurt against Braun. You just have to be standing in the wrong part of town.
And then we've also got Santos Escobar, a superstar who's never encountered a shortcut he wouldn't take. Always scheming, always plotting a way to raise his stock here in WWE.
You say that like it's a bad thing, Saxton. Santos Escobar is a shrewd competitor with a Lucha Libre legacy to uphold. You'd be scheming too if people actually had expectations of you.
Too early in the match to end it.
Locks up.
Shoved right off. Kick to the stomach.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Boom! What a right. Gosh, good golly, Miss Molly.
Ooh, catches him with a kick.
Oh, the monster among men. Look at the power.
Good God. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Corey, Braun's obviously known for his powerhouse style and his feats of strength. How do you think that will factor into this one?
I think it'll factor in big time, Cole, without a doubt. The power game has always worked out tremendously for Strowman, and that should absolutely be the case here. If the monster's unleashed, then have mercy on the soul of anyone who ends up in his path.
Locking up.
Slips into a rear waist lock.
Turns it around with a chin lock.
Slips out with the counter and able to apply the hammerlock.
Oof, that can knock you out. Kick to the midsection.
gets out of dodge.
Big clothesline. Oh, man, watch this. Freakish power.
Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Fighting their way out of this position.
Elbows to the temple.
Canadian destroyer. Turns it into a pin attempt. 2 count, just after 2.
That was a long 2 count there. Desperate knee buys him some time.
Oh, body checking them into a whole other area code. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Yeah, but at this point, it's still anyone's game. Lifts their opponent's legs and just
Alley-oop makes the cover. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
And he retaliates on Strowman. Escobar, high risk. With the counter.
up high.
Body from the top.
This could do it.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt.
He caught him right on the cheekbone. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Just tossed. There it is. He could end it here.
He gets the shoulder up at 2.
That one came down to a razor-thin margin.
Boom.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Strowman can smell victory.
Running power slam.
Boom. Absolute destruction from Strowman.
Unreal. Unreal a kick out there.
Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
I'm sure Strowman is in disbelief, and frankly, I am too. But he can't dwell too long in this and let his opponent hang around. Ooh, he fends that off.
Escobar.
Phantom.
That can be Strowman's demise.
2. No way. No way.
I knew Strowman was a monster, but I know now just how indestructible he truly is.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible.
Kicked away with his powerful legs.
Sharp punch. Uh-oh. Going for the ride.
Choke slam.
Bam! Oh, man!
He's making his way to ringside now. And he slides him back to the mat. And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Nicely done.
Not a good spot to be in. Oh, right to the throat. Now here's Braun Strowman looking to secure the victory. No, 2 count.
Almost inhuman at this.
You know, it was only a matter of time before this man would make it all about himself.
Are you surprised, Byron?
I guess I shouldn't be.
Strong counters from Strowman.
One counter met by another.
Escobar. Phantom Driver.
Exclamation delivered by Escobar.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, Santos.
And the outside help definitely had to play a factor here, guys. I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
Look, you have to celebrate the fact they won it all by themselves.
Were you watching the same match, Corey?